Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling? Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it!
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
And he was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll say that's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation...
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself... I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is your answer then. It seems that you're different from him. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views. That said, I only take commission. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Uh-huh! We're super duper...
That manner. It's just like him. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your question...
What would you like? Even if you had a close friend, I need to learn cat giver.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss. The Falcon of the West. Though it can soar and...
Your true form.
Be free. Be free! Time to say hello.
Do your master's bidding! Let the magic begin! Step on up!
Contact!
Farewell!
It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way. The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
What the Abyss Heralds look like? Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Over here!
Something's wrong.
Wibbly wobbly! Feeble. Surprise!
Farewell!
My will embodied.
Let's see!
Cryo incarnate.
Tell me what you see.
Use the spotlight. Step on.
Calm down! nervous. Just relax. No! Let's blow bubbles!
Not too far now. I'm free.
Floaty floaty!
Over here! Shoot! By ordinance divine! Step on up! Over here! Let the magic begin!
Hold still! Don't slip and fall!
Transfiguration!
Go! You're free now! Farewell!
Go! Wibbly wobbly! I swear, it's for medical research!
Obey!
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that the abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant, and the creatures of the abyss.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have... I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head, judging by the traces I'm following. They're next, perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Bombs. So eat bombs.
Stefan!
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick.
Lord of Wolvendom, great Wolf King of the North. Sharp of fang and keen of claw. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once... All right, let's go see if that abyss...
Well, where do we begin?
Indeed. See, knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
Over here! Cryo Incarnate! Cue the spotlight! Stefana!
Let's see!
Be free!
He might feel a little prick. Let's blow bubbles! Ooh, that's that! Let's go check out that bonfire.
Next time, be
Sometimes a shrouded path is not meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition.
Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
Is it time for a magic show?
looks like the abyss really nice. Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Let the magic begin! Take your true form! Do your master's bidding!
Calm down! Yeah! Hey! Wibbly wobbly!
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs, but they were left behind by abyss mages. It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy...
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Floaty floaty!
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis, but I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this was the first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of old Mondstadt. The Dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less...
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble.
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin? If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Not too far now.
Step on them!
Be free.
Manifest! Cue the spotlight! Surprise!
Tell me what you see.
By ordinance divine!
I swear, it's for medical research. Let's see.
Obey!
Not too far now.
Transfiguration! Let the magic begin! Unleash! Do your master's bidding!
Time to say hello.
Don't be nervous. Just relax. Now I'm mad.
Manifest!
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't
I wouldn't call not.
No.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply... Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling
You know, Dean, you keep talking about that person. Where are they now?
He no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be...
Oh, is that how it is?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find... Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's Wanmin restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good...
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end. While you're still traveling, you should...
What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Dean moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? Let's...
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your brother? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why...
You're saying some real
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy. At least you now know that he is still on this... At this time, the most important thing is the... Yes. And this is something... May you find your kin at the end of that.
Huh? You're
Only for now. Don't... After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
These... things. What are they used for?
Let's see.
Yes! The 7 dragons, gods, no ancient still. This time is different. Who do they think they are? Oh, traveler.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing...
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt.
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Lee. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her big.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secret. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be, and they have already divided.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive.
Ah, indeed. He is the Grand Thief, is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up. Ah, so you're So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is... So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave.
Oh,
good to see this in the...
So, this is what the world considers to be treasure. So, this is what the world considers to be treasure.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked. Over here!
Take your true form!
Farewell!
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here! This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you. This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that... That's... Why? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, but... This Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Hello? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of here. Ah! Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run! Calm down!
You have come here. You have as a herald.
An Abyss Herald?
Dane, did he send you here? The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? I've never seen it before. Careful! Don't get cocky!
Obey!
Free!
Be amazed!
Abyssal roar!
Over here! Transfiguration! Ha!
Don't slip it! Let's blow bubbles!
Cryo Incarnate!
Stefana! He might feel a little prick!
Now tell me what you see.
My will embodied!
Don't slip it, Lexi! Let the magic begin!
This power, it seems. I see. In that case,
Such a strong enemy! Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among... Huh? What is it? What do you... Oh, right, yeah! We're near the exit now. Let's...
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your express, could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect an inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power.
And then, as As we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and we fought a big battle with that thing.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed.
Let's go! Oh.
Take your true form!
Hold still!
By ordinance divine!
Don't be nervous! Just relax! Wibbly wobbly!
Not too far now.
Over here!
Time to say hello.
No! Surprise! Be amazed!
Be free.
Transfiguration!
Farewell.
My will embodied!
Hold still! He might feel a little prick! Step on us! Let the magic begin!
Do your master's bidding!
Go! You're free now!
Calm down! Those Abyss mages just now, were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just...
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot, too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary... In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that... They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain... However, they look disappointed.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss. but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else. All right, we should...
Over here!
Take your true form! Unleash!
I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office.
Be free!
Breath of the flame! It's Jerry.
You will regret this! Cryo Incarnate!
Don't be nervous! Just relax! Hold still!
My will embodied!
Time to say hello.
Do your master's bidding!
Calm down!
Farewell! Too slow!
Transfiguration!
Don't think you might feel a little bit!
My will embodied!
Not too far now.
Wow! Besides the Abyss or... seems...
There are no coincidences in the world. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches? Roots?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. But if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? He said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about... But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah.
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue. But you told... So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your brother? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but it was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to...
You can always tell which ones are ripe for the picking by the sound they make when you tap on them.
Let's blow bubbles! Over there! It's more... Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Conria.
Field Tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting...
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless Field Tillers They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
Well, that sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Be free!
Take your true form! By ordinance divine! Yikes!
Not too far now.
Let's see.
Tell me what you see.
My will embodied!
I swear, it's for medical research.
You will regret this! Transfiguration! Feeble! Cryo incarnate!
Farewell.
My will embodied! Incinerate!
Calm down.
Be free. Time to say hello.
Motion to compel. He might feel a little prick.
Not too far now.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a community?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it.
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to his...
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here, it seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather...
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osiris.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osiris?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osiris?
No. From the contents of they won't just corrupt Osial's mind. They also plan to use the ancient tech.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of...
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Kanria. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has considered the talisman's message state and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie Statue of the Seven.
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to...
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about... Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter?
Nothing. Let's get moving. A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people, but how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return.
As long as the gods have a clear...
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the animal... And actually, the Animo Archon...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary Knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, when a non-believer steps onto holy... I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now. Or that's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting...
Okay, then we'll just go in our...
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go... The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. Also, meddling in the affairs of the...
Anything the Knights can do for you.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara,
What's that? Field tiller. What does it...
Of course you would anything about that. Okay, let's...
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't a long time ago, there was indeed nearly every member in the church's records, as you might assume.
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about this.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other
The tyrant's final fury!
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt many, many years ago.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the tyrant's final fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this...
It's okay.
There's that pointless word.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the...
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also...
Then I will go as...
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go...
Oh, but please, everyone, be careful. May...
I see. This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Deval?
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, today, it is just his... The Abyss Herald may just... Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
By ordinance divine.
Wibbly wobbly!
Transfiguration. Time for your arraignment.
Don't be nervous. Just relax. Floaty boaty.
Farewell!
My will embodied.
Whew. There sure are a lot.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there...
Yeah, let's go.
I'm...
Huh? Why not? Is it because...
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet I cannot possibly agree with his actions. Besides, you're the one people like. There's nothing special about... It's just my opinion. but a word you shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't...
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell...
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Kanria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Well, enough chit-chat.
Up there? What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also, at the rite of dissension in Liyue, you're...
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order, I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's...
that is true. Regardless, whether the Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is an this god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Okay, be careful. Thank you for your...
You, not welcome here!
You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers. You once... Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to
Wolves never surrender!
No matter how many times you resist us, your effort... Bow before the abyss!
Wibbly wobbly!
Take your true form! Do your master's bidding!
Go! You're free now! Not too far.
Incinerate! My will embodied!
I swear, it's for medical research!
Too slow.
Obey!
Wibbly wobbly!
Motion to...
Be free. Something's wrong.
Let's blow bubbles! That wasn't very nice! Now I'm mad!
Not too far now.
By ordinance divine, in your dreams! Breath of the flame!
He's free!
Transfiguration! Incinerate!
All light will perish.
Keep within the law. Take your true form.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Incinerate!
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Motion to compel.
Farewell!
Do your master's bidding.
The abyss shall rise once again.
Not too far now.
Let's see. Manifest.
How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small, unforeseen variable.
It disappeared.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. But still, the abyss.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait. So you mean the abyss?
Thank you. In the you smelled
No, we heard about the danger. Huh? Besides coming to help, we actually have something to... excuse us!
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it...
Yes, it could speak.
Fireballs! Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first... It sounds like the first one was waste, but in this story...
Don't know. But
Yes, you were a big help! Thanks! We need to keep investigating something super important.
yes, I smell more danger. You too.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane. Dane, there
I saw her, but purposely, as both the Lion Fang Knight and acting. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't. I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the
Huh? Really?
That information combined with, for example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that.
Ah, Paimon gets it. After it was damaged in the fight with the. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror. What do you mean?
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that a bit... This is it, right? Okay then, use your Ooh, so what did you... Huh? Nothing? Oh, but... what's going on?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the... All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine.
Prototype?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is... And if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh? You? Dane?
You may doubt me if you will. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it.
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what...
Destroy it? Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise, she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also... I'll make sure it doesn't get away.
Unleash!
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That are the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Looks like an eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
Oh.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You sense correct. You are just as vexatious. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Oh, and something then we are the same.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Wibbly wobbly!
Farewell!
Incinerate!
Transfiguration!
Not too far now.
Hold still! Boom boom!
You will regret this!
Motion to compel! Yikes! I object.
Be free! Go! You're free now!
By ordinance divine! Oh!
I swear, it's for medical research!
It's so raw!
Don't slip and fall!
Transfiguration!
Not too far now.
Could that be?
Lumine.
Wait! He just... Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumine. Why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your brother knows Dane?
Ether.
What's going on here? Dane knows him
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Ether.
but it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy...
Yes, of course. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no... Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Really? You sure? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too. That's right! By the way... Oh! Well then... First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother... It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be... Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into... So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of... Yeah, then we can't let ourselves... Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey... Come on, traveler. Let's go. Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.